Hello YouTube. I hope you can hear me better now. I've actually purchased a new microphone to make these kinds of videos because the iPhone 5s video basically sucks for making videos. So yeah, that's new. Yesterday, spoiler alert, I have seen the Batman vs Superman film. Is it cool? Yeah, it's cool. Still, spoiler alert, this is for the entire film. It is cool, yeah, sure. It's a great action film. That being said, DC did not provide us with a backstory for this Batman, this Ben Affleck Batman. And what does that mean? Well, we see the date on Bruce's parents' tombstone as being in 1971. This movie coming out in 2016 means that about 45 years have passed. So Bruce, when we assume that he was between 7 and 10 when his parents died, that would make him about 55. He did not start overnight at 55 saying, gee, there's a big Superman, but there's a big alien with enough power to destroy the world if he wanted to, so let's go stop him. No, he has been Batman for a time. And you see references to that past. You see, again, as I said, spoiler alert, you actually see a memento of Robin and Joker. And you hear him say that. He says that he has had some personal experience dealing with freaks dressing up as clowns, or people dressing up as clowns. I don't know what the quote is exactly. That's what he says at the Lex Luthor party, at the Luthor mansion. And to me that threw me off in the beginning, because you see here a Batman that has been going through some tough times. And as I was watching the movie, I was sitting there in the theater and I was like, where did it come from? Where does that come from? Why does he have a gun? Why does he shoot people? Okay, sure, it was still a dream, so that is being unreal, and anything can happen in dreams, so anybody that usually doesn't shoot anybody can suddenly start killing people. Yeah, I get that. It really threw me off. It took me completely out of the movie. It took me completely out of the pace of the movie. And to me, that was a downside. Now, keep in mind, I have very little comic book experience, very little comic book knowledge. So I'm not sure if I'm allowed to criticize anything here, but this is my opinion when I see the film, when I see the movie. For it being a action film, yes, it was absolutely amazing. It blew me away, really. But you do see the differences in approach between Marvel and DC. Marvel has an incredible lineup of not only movies, but also, how do you call them? TV series? Yeah, that's it. TV shows, TV series. Where they go in depth on the characters, where they go in depth on the backstory of those characters. And DC is just like, okay, bam, Man of Steel, there you go, deal with it. And then bam, here's Batman, deal with him as well, fighting Superman. Where did Batman come from? Where does he come from? What has he done? What is his backstory? We see one flashback of his parents being killed, one flashback to the Wayne tomb, Wayne burial site, crypt, I think. It's a bit of a dark word, but I think that's what it's called. And then you see him in present day having a grudge against Superman. On the other hand, Clark Kent has a grudge against Batman doing things in Gotham. Okay, the movie is called Batman versus Superman, you don't get to see a lot of them fighting. Very little, actually. It's more like Batman and Superman become friends, they have somewhat of a fight. What gives? Why not? Why not just call it Super Friends with a rough start? I mean, come on, man. On the other hand, when they do team up and Wonder Woman comes in as well, that is awesome. It's an incredibly epic fight. Um, and yeah, that's my opinion of it, really. I'm sure I left a few things out of my opinion. I'm sure I've left a few things out of my rant, if you want to call it that. Um, so it's twofold, really. As an action film, incredibly amazing. Go see it. As a DC Universe thing, again, with my limited knowledge, I'm not sure if it holds up. Not sure. I'm not saying I want to stop people from going there. No. But maybe they should have released the Wonder Woman film and the Flash movie and the Cyborg film movie, of which you get a very tiny bit of a sneak preview in the film as well. Maybe they should have released those before they released this one. Just my opinion. Yeah, there you go. Deal with it.